Hi everyone, I'm back with another unboxing. This time, again, it's Fairyloot and it's another box set. This is the Married to Magic, I think it's called. So yeah, I didn't expect this one to come in so quickly after the Shadowhunters one. So yeah, so I've taken them all out of packaging just to make this easier, because I don't like dealing with that. Last time I did, I cut myself and it was joyful. So as all Fairyloot packaging does, it's always bubble wrapped and whatnot. So comes with this purple card which has the social, my hair would not get in the way, the social media information for Fairyloot on. Nothing too special about that. So I don't quite know what order these go in. You just have a look. See what it says. I'm gonna go with it like this. So there's 3 books. I'll pick them up all 3 together. So these are the 3. So I have not read these, but these are definitely right up my alley, and I know I'm gonna love them. So did not need to pre-read these. So this series is by Elise Cover. So these, what they look like. So this is the first one, called A Deal with the Elf King. So these have dust jackets, so I'll show you them. And then I'll explain the synopsis. The spread edges go all the way around as well. So A Deal with the Elf King is about Luelle, who has dedicated her life to studying herbology and healing the town. And then the Elf King arrives and she discovers that everything she thought she had known was a lie when he claimed her as his bride. See? Taken to a land filled with magic, she's forced to be the queen to a cold yet blistering handsome elf king. She learns about a dying world that she can only save with a power she had never known she'd had. The land of Midscape pulls one corner of her heart, her home another. But what will truly break her passion she never wanted. So, there's no reverse dust jacket, and this is the hardback, so it's gold foil. There's nothing on the back of the hardbacks. The end page art is just this on both sides, and the first one is signed. I like at the dedication in this, it says, "For those who need a break and a second glass of wine." It's quite funny. So this is the first, which is the Deal with the Elf King. Lovely artwork, I must admit. So the second one, which I don't know whether this is the actual second one. Oh, does it tell you actually? Let me have a look. Okay, strange. There's more than 3. They've just done a trilogy. I thought this was the whole series. So this is the second one what I've got in my hand. Then there's the third one here, and then there's another one, and then there's a 5th one that came out last year that they haven't actually done. Strange. So this is A Dance with the Fey Prince. This is all purple, like little flowers on the sides. and the back with a little butterfly. So this is Katrina swore she'd never fall in love. So when she's married off to the mysterious Lord Fenwood for a handsome prince, all Katrina wants is a better life than the one she's leaving, even if her new husband makes not falling in love difficult. Oddities grow with their budding attraction, strange rules, screams in the night, attacks by fae that Katrina never thought were real. When she witnesses a forbidden ritual and accidentally steals ancient fae magic, she is taken to the land of Midscape, though Katrina fights to survive as human, who is now haunted by the bloodthirsty fae king. The power to save the fae is suddenly in her hands, but who will save her from a love she vowed to never feel? The purple is making the camera go really wacky. But those are the edges. This one is not signed, and the dedication of this one says, "For everyone who stays up late reading books about kissing," which I have to openly admit I've done several times, and I read fan fiction as well, and I write it. In case you're all wondering, oh, I've not shown you underneath the dust jacket. There we go. Well, I used to write fan fiction, I should say. I don't write a lot of it now. And then the last one, I really hope they do like the others, because I want the rest of them. This is A Duel with the Vampire Lord. This is the one that sounds properly up my alley. I like vampires. I like demons too, actually. Hence the red hair. Yeah, if you know anything about Good Omens and David Tennant, then you know why my hair is this colour. It also doesn't actually, I thought I was going to say it matches the book. Does it? No, my hair's a bit brighter than the book, actually. This one's not signed either. End papers look like that. So, as the revered forge maiden of Hunter's Hamlet, Florane, oh, I like that name, Florane, arms vampire hunters and serves her community with the unquestioned loyalty. Until her brother's fatal encounter with the vampire lord Reuven. These names! Wow. Anyway, on the night of the blood moon, desperate to protect her brother and her home, Florane challenges Reuven to prepared to die. But he doesn't. He doesn't want her life, he wants her. Ooh, saucy. Kidnapped and brought to the vampire castle, Florane is now bloodsworn to her worst enemy. But Reuven isn't the fiend she thought he was, and neither are the other vampires, who all now look to her to break an ancient curse. With her loyalties divided, will she be able to take the heart of the man who has claimed hers? It's so creaky. Oh, these are some beautiful books. And they've got some really big text in them, so they're not actually as long as I would imagine they are. For all the book lovers with daggers and crowns on their bookshelves. I don't have them on my bookshelves, but I do have a dagger, and I do have a crown. Actually, I have several. I'm a cosplayer as well, so that's why. I have a lightsaber in my room. I have shields in my room. You know, the casual things. So these are some brilliant, absolutely stunning books. Fairyloot has done it again. And I cannot wait to read these. I've got a project CBR that I'm currently working on. So these will be put on the back burner for now. But these are absolutely stunning. So I hope you enjoyed that unboxing, and I shall see you all next time. Bye.